Hello everybody and welcome to my office. We've got little Bambi down there chewing on who knows what. But today we are talking about ovulation. So I've got an ovulation kit from First Response and I took the first ovulation test yesterday. So keep in mind this is the ovulation test, not a pregnancy test. So it was day 8 as you can see, and it was the 26th of August. So you can see the line is fairly faint but definitely visible. So my LH is there but it's not very high. So what we're looking for is the line on the left, the test line. Should be about the same strength, if not stronger, than the right line when I'm at prime ovulation. So the leaflet has heaps of really good information about when you should test and everything like that. But because I have PCOS, I'm kind of just testing here and there, just kind of whenever I feel like it. I started early this month on day 8. So there's definitely not supposed to be much LH, which is the luteinizing hormone at this stage. But yeah, we'll take another test tomorrow and we will see, hopefully that increases a little bit. And yeah, we can hopefully get a better idea of when I'll be ovulating. It's obviously hard with PCOS because my LH levels are one of the reasons why I have PCOS. It's definitely a bit confusing, but we are going to see if this ovulation system works, and hopefully we can pinpoint a couple days where I am at peak ovulation. Like I said last video, we are doing ovulation tests from First Response. This is the cycle chart if that helps you. It's a little bit complicated to understand at first, but once you understand the optimum days to start testing, that can be super helpful. And today I have taken another ovulation test. As you can see, it's quite a bit darker than the last one, and they do discolor the ovulation test obviously because they have urine on them. You can see that one from 2 days ago is a little bit discolored, and that's why I thought I'd do updates so that we can kind of see the progress as we go. So it is about, oh yep, it is 8:30 now, and I took the test this morning at 8. You can see on the right side, I just put the times that I take the tests because I like to take them in the mornings, just when your urine is nice and concentrated. Same with the HCG for pregnancy tests. It's so much better to do it in the morning and keep it consistent. That's just me personally. Last time when I was pregnant, I did one in the morning and it was quite obvious and strong, and I was obviously positively pregnant. And by the time the afternoon came around, the pregnancy test was showing negative, and the next morning it was positive again. So I just like to do it when the urine is nice and strong. But as you can see for today, on the left I've just got that it's the second test I've taken and day 10 in my cycle. And obviously it's the 28th of August. That is so much stronger than it was 2 days ago. The line on the left, the test line's a little bit spreckly, but it's definitely so much stronger. Even the control line, I reckon, is so much darker 2 days ago and heaps lighter today. I wouldn't say heaps. That just means that the dye is being pulled across, so you'll often find that they lighten up a little bit. Same on pregnancy tests. Sometimes if you're quite far along, then the control line will lighten up. But that is a massive difference for 2 days, so that's really interesting. So as I mentioned in the last video, there's also instructions on the ovulation kit, probably on all ovulation kits you would hope, and it explains the LH surge and if there is no LH surge. So like I said in the last one, you just want both lines to be a similar color, or preferably the control line to be lighter and the test line to be darker. And that means that you'll be ovulating soon, if not already. And this is if there's no LH. So I would say 2 days ago I had quite a faint test line. So I would say that there was barely any LH. You always have a little bit, but yeah, we can safely say that day 10 of the cycle and that LH is kicking in. So that's awesome. So I've culled the test down just a little bit. So I started on day 8 of my cycle, and you can see that the test is really faint. And then it kind of stayed fairly medium for a few days in there, and I picked up again on day 17. And then you can see day 18 was the test that I took yesterday, and that left line, the test line, is definitely darkening. It's definitely not equal or stronger than the control line just yet, which would indicate I would be ovulating the day after, but it's definitely getting stronger. So hopefully the next test I take will be even stronger. Guys, today is the day. As you can see, today is my peak ovulation day. I wasn't sure if it was going to happen today, but would you look at that? It has. It is cycle day 21, and this is the 10th test that I have taken this cycle. It's the 8th of September, and I took this test earlier this morning, and it is super strong. I definitely wasn't confident that that was going to happen for me this cycle. This was more of an experiment, but I'm absolutely chuffed. You can see it's heaps stronger than it was yesterday, which was day 20 of my cycle, and it is definitely stronger on that left side at the test line than the control. So it is definitely my peak ovulation day today, which is super exciting. And like I've mentioned in some of my other update videos, that means that I will be hopefully ovulating and dropping an egg in the next 24 to 36 hours. So pretty much from now on is go time, and we have obviously been having sex the last couple days as well, just to try and get ahead of it so that there's some sperm waiting for that beautiful little egg. But yeah, we are so excited, and we'll keep having sex for the next couple days as well, just to make sure that we catch that prime fertility window. But needless to say, I'm absolutely stoked. I did not think, well, I didn't have high hopes anyway that I was going to have that strong of a result. I can't wait to update you guys tomorrow and see if there are any changes, but this is definitely the result that we've been looking for, and I just feel so excited. I'm so glad that I did this cycle, even though it was a bit of an experiment. I'm absolutely stoked that we actually got some results, and it just means that we can be confident that I have a 35-day cycle at the moment. And I'm extra excited with this result because it actually matches up perfectly with my period tracker app, which says that I have 1 day left until ovulations, which completely tracks with what my ovulation tests are saying. I've put in 35 days as the set cycle amount with 4-day length periods, just because that's what my last two have been. But because I did miscarry 2 months ago, I wasn't super strong and confident on that. But as you can see, so that was my last period and the period before that, and then this was my miscarriage right here. And so it has been a little while since then, and you can see here, if this will focus, that we have the days with flowers. So starting on the 4th, and then the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th are medium ovulation days. And then the 9th, you can see there's a little purple egg there. And then on the 10th is another medium ovulation day. And then after that, you usually don't conceive. The egg usually has dropped and that window has passed. But it is good to try and have sex quite a few days, if you can, every single day, if not every second day, before that LH surge, which is today, and then the 9th, which is the ovulation. So I'm absolutely stoked because I feel like these are proving me correct that I do have 35-day cycles, which is so exciting because as somebody with PCOS, I've never known what my cycle is, and I'll be interested to see, if I don't conceive this cycle, what my next cycle looks like. And it just keeps adding information and backing up some stats for like what my cycle lengths are and things like that. And then I have a bit more of an idea if they're consistent or not. And I will let you guys know what the test reads tomorrow. But that is well and truly a peak day positive, and I'm absolutely chuffed. So a lot of people will find with a 28-day cycle that they will usually get that peak day a little more around here, like between 14 and 18 day of their cycle. But yeah, knowing that I had a longer cycle, I'm so excited that that has happened. And yeah, I will update you guys. I've got some chips in the oven, so I need to go and get them before they burn and have a little celebration, because I'm absolutely stoked that this experiment has actually worked. And hopefully there's some more exciting updates to come, and hopefully this is our cycle. Alright, we are back with another update. So I think the last update I did was my peak ovulation day, which, as you can see, super strong on that left side on that test line, which was kind of unexpected but super exciting. And then I've done 2 since, and these are just the days straight after. I really wanted to see if it declined quickly or what that decline was going to look like, and it has declined really quickly. So day 22, which was straight after, was pretty similar to just the medium to high test I did before the peak, and then it's dropped straight back down to almost like what a day 8 was. So that's so interesting for me how quickly that LH dropped. So we always have a little bit of LH in our bodies as women, but yeah, that dropped really quickly. But that is such a great, successful set of tests. I feel like you can really see the journey. I know I started really early, like I've said previously, but from day 8, we've got a really weak test, and then I had 3 to 4 sort of medium tests, and then I had 2 or 3 really high tests. You can see these ones have increased. And then we've got the peak ovulation day, which hasn't turned purple yet, but I have a hunch it will in the next couple days. And then consecutively, we have got another medium, I'd say that's not even high, it just dropped really quick down to medium, and then weak again.